Chairman Stewart, I'm wondering if these words sound familiar to you. I will faithfully represent the citizens of Clark County in truth and integrity. That's part of your oath of office. And last Thursday, you knowingly participated in an action which was both unethical and illegal. You sat on the C-TRAN board and voted in violation of that board's very own rules and resolutions, and in violation of law, including the law which requires funding of operation and maintenance of high-capacity transit to be approved by the voters. You violated your oath of office. You also swore to live up to America's core principles as written by our founding fathers and set forth in the Constitution of the United States. That's in your oath. And when you voted to bypass your constituents' upcoming advisory vote, do you believe you were embracing our core principles? No, you violated your oath of office. You voted to give an out-of-state government agency, TriMet, the sole decision-making authority as to which Vancouver citizens will have their property seized under eminent domain. You violated those core principles, that being that you created a mechanism where the targets of the confiscation have no political recourse against those who choose to target them. And have you thought about what happens when people have no political recourse? They start seeking other means of recourse. You've taken every opportunity to circumvent the stated will of the voters and even taken measures to silence their voices or attempted to make them irrelevant to the issues. You also swore to, quote, faithfully and impartially perform and discharge your duties according to law. But you've scoffed at the law of the rules and you've violated your oath of office. It was not long ago that I raised the subject of public officials who break their oaths of office and what should be done about them, and I'm disappointed that you decided to be one of them. Mr. Chairman, when laws are implemented selectively, then the law ceases to become an instrument of justice and instead becomes an instrument of tyranny. You've made the law your instrument of tyranny, and in so doing have exposed yourself as the tyrant you have become. So why should I care about the clock? Why should I care about your protocols? If you don't follow your rules, why should I? Oh, yes, because when you break the rules, you just get to keep going along your merry way. But when the people break the rules, you have a police force you can unleash upon them. Is there any doubt that if I refuse to yield this microphone tonight, I would be met with what every law enforcement action ultimately is, the barrel of a gun? I believe you're a tyrant. And I don't use the word tyrant lightly or as a pejorative or as hyperbole. I use the word because that is what you've become by definition, as demonstrated by your actions. Our founders stated this truth, that governments are established to secure our rights, not to circumvent them or subvert them. And according to our own Declaration of Independence, whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it's the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute a new government. And so I ask if you want to do this the easy way or the hard way. I'll offer you the easy way, Mr. Chairman, for violations of your oath of office, disregard for the law and your constituents.
You need to wrap up.
I ask you to tender your resignation effective immediately.
Thank you for coming in this evening.